In today's video, we're going to be going through how to exactly use the Trading212 platform to invest and hopefully make some kind of profit. For those that don't know what Trading212 is, it's a platform you can use to invest and acquire shares in many different companies that you might want to. It's actually available in the UK and lots of countries in Europe. During the video, I'll be mentioning an important tip that you must know when you're actually using the platform. A lot of people miss out on this and they might lose some money. I just want you to get that knowledge in the video, so be sure to stick around. Before we get into that, my name's Jag. I post all kind of videos on the stock market and investing, so if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Be sure to hit the like button because it really helps out the channel and keeps me motivated to make more videos like this. With that being said, let's get straight into it. To start off, I'm going to jump on the web version of the platform because that's what we want to use to properly set up. The first thing you want to do when you're on the website is click open an account. If you're obviously looking to do that, the first thing that will pop up is whether you want a practice or a real account with real money. Now that will depend on the level of experience you have with investing and what you're trying to do with the account. If maybe you're very new to investing, then you might be better off opening a practice account and actually trying to get used to the Trading212 platform and the concepts around investing. This practice account gives you £50,000 of virtual currency, so you can actually practice and kind of learn as you go. However, if you're ready to actually start, then you're going to want to hit the real money button. Now there are different types of real accounts. If we scroll to the bottom, we can see that there is a Trading212 invest account, a Trading212 CFD account, and a Trading212 ISA account. So to help you decide which account is suitable for you, let me go through them really quickly. So the Trading212 Invest and the Trading212 ISA account is pretty much the same thing, apart from one very important concept. The ISA account lets you invest £20,000 a year tax-free. However, the Invest account is more of a general investment account and is subject to taxes on the returns that you accumulate based on capital gains you actually made. For the most part, the Invest and the ISA account is made for the long-term buy and hold investor. And generally speaking, the CFD account is made for the day traders, those that are in and out of trades pretty quickly. Now, CFD itself stands for Contract for Difference, which is a leveraged way of trading. Essentially, it lets you borrow money every time you trade. Usually with other brokers, these are commodities with gold and silver, and with Trading212 you can also do CFD products with stocks as well. Guys, I would personally stay away from the CFD side of things, especially if you're a beginner, as leverage investing requires a very high skill set. In fact, Trading212 actually state on their own website that 76% of people that set up a CFD account on their platform actually lose money. Personally, I don't want to be part of that stat in any way, shape or form, so I stay away from leverage accounts. For the purpose of this video, we're going to be signing up to the platform using a Trading212 Invest account, and the same principles would apply to the ISA type of thing. So let's scroll back onto the top and hit that open account button and get into the real money. This entire process will take around 5 minutes of your time to actually set up, so I'll run you through the first steps. Firstly, we have got the country of residence. For me, it's the UK, but there are other countries available. As I mentioned, Trading212 is available across Europe. So depending on where you are, then you select the residence. Then you want to hit the next button and fill out your personal details. Just for demo purposes, I'm going to write my name and a made up mobile number. And for date of birth, we're going to do the same thing, another made up thing. Have the country of where you pay taxes. Now I'm going to select the UK because I only pay tax to Her Majesty the Queen. Then you want to hit the next button. It comes up with the national insurance number. Now this number is what you got at 16 years old. You probably got a letter in the post with a number on it. That's the number they want. It's the number you use every time you want to get a job. And now if you're in Europe, you'll probably get a similar message asking for your equivalent of that number. And once you fill that out, just hit the next button. Then you need to type in your address and you'll be asked to select account type. Now, as I said, I'll be selecting the invest account for this video. Now we are in. Now we need to deposit funds into the account. Now there is a small problem here which I really need to talk about, so you don't actually get caught out by this. Once you click deposit funds on the top left section, you will see a bunch of types of ways to actually go about depositing. You will see all the Google Pay and the Apple Pay, Now the key is that if you're depositing over £2,000, you will get a charge of 0.7% of all the money after £2,000, as it states in the small print. Let's say you deposit £5,000 into your Trading212 account. Now, 2,000 of that is, fee free, but that 3,000 you're going to be paying a 0.7% fee. Congratulations, you just paid £21 to the Trading212 company. Yeah, we don't really want to be losing money when we're investing. The whole game is actually gaining money and not losing it. So yeah, you just want to avoid doing that and actually going ahead and using the top options, which include the open banking services. I went for instant bank transfer because if everything goes smoothly, I'll be getting this money fairly quickly into the actual account for me to start actually get going. And the way it works with this open banking platform is that you select the amount you want to actually end up depositing, and then it redirects you to this other platform called TrueLayer. Now here you select your bank account, so mine is Santander for this video, and I'll be selecting that. Now, as I've selected Santander, I'm redirected to Santander's account page, and once I sign in using my details, I can just click OK and my transfer will be completed. So just like a cooking show, here's an account I made earlier. So let's go through the actual platform. We are able to see the stock I hold at the bottom center section. Currently, I bought NIO and Uber shares in the account. We have seen that Uber has gone down slightly. The live result is in the bottom, which will give us a total profit of all our investments, which are currently obviously NIO and Uber. Now we have a light theme here. I prefer the darker theme, so let's go into the settings and the top left, and we can switch our theme to the darker theme. In the top left, you can search for any company or ETF index fund you want to invest in, which will give you a varying exposure of different companies and different countries. So select one you want to buy and hit the buy button. We've then prompted with a screen which asks you how many shares you actually want to acquire in the business. Some shares are very, very expensive, such as Amazon, which trades at £3,000. Now, let's say you can't afford £3,000 to buy one share. You can buy what's called fractional shares, a fraction of that amount, depending on what you can afford. You can put £100 in, you can put £1,000 in, or you can put 1.5k in to actually acquire half a share. Now you can do this by clicking on the value drop down, and here you can actually type an amount in of how much you want to invest, and you will get a share based on the amount. This will essentially split the share into fractions and give you a fractional amount of share. Now another feature Trading212 has recently launched is the investing pies feature, which seems to be only available on the mobile side of things. So I'll be switching to mobile to give you a demo of that. You can currently access the pie section by clicking on the pie tab on the mobile, and you can create a new pie by adding stocks to the portfolio and then selecting different weighings of them. Now we can either do this manually based on our choices, or we can go to the pie library and load up a pie already created for us by many members that are already using the platform. Then we can select the pie and decide if we want to manually or auto invest. Manually is literally just a manual one-time investment, and auto is set on a schedule. So it depends on what you want to do with that. So that's a summary of the Trading212 platform. I hope you found it useful. Leave a comment if you have any questions and I'll be gladly there to answer them, or if you want me to cover anything that I haven't covered in this video. With that said, guys, make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed the video and subscribe for more videos in the future around investing and stock market. It really helps out the channel when you like and subscribe, so please do that. And also check out my Instagram and TikTok for more bonus content that I don't release on this channel. And I'll see you in the next video.